The Hub Online Network is a digital broadcasting network for the Gold Trail communities with a focus on Ashcroft, Cache Creek, Bonaparte First Nations, and Ashcroft First Nations. This project is an initiative spearheaded by the Hub in Ashcroft, BC.
The Hub Online Network, also being dubbed as HON, will be a creative community collaboration with a strong commitment to community programming. The HON will create community spotlights, documentaries, community-produced content, and community reports. The content will involve economy, tourism and history, Indigenous and local cultures, music and arts, sports and health, current events and information.
These shows will be produced by full-time employees, Garrett Smart and Dana Foster, as well as project manager Jan Schmitz, with the hope of hiring 2 part-time interns. Although there are many local community websites dedicated to news and entertainment in existence, the HON will rise above the competition by highlighting issues overlooked by these mainstream sites that are important to the people of the Gold Country area.
Local communities are generally forced to consume online content through the lens of the national news, programs, or special interest sites. The HON strives to create great community content that focuses on the Gold Country communities by welcoming collaboration from its members. Community collaboration will be done through workshops, training, open houses, volunteer application, and series pitch forums.
The HON will maintain a close relationship with its audience through expert social media management, utilizing but not limited to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Podcast photography and blogging are some of the leading growth areas for media, and the HON may focus its attention on these mediums should the community and area show an interest.
In order to produce the content needed to engage the community, the Hub Online Network will be using its budget primarily for equipment and program purchases, writing and editing software, as well as studio development and marketing.
Our forecasted timeline between now and September is as follows. 1. We will focus on making content on a consistent basis, daily, weekly, monthly. This form of media creation will organically show us the type of content that we can create on a deadline. Podcasts, videos, photography, written word, etc. 2. Use Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to post our media and grow our audience.
3. Find volunteers and interns to help us create content. We will achieve this by holding workshops and classes about broadcasting and video creation. Then ask who wants to help. 4. Once we have our style and consistency, we can look at what worked and what didn't and how to improve. This will also be a good time to look at what other types of contents we can create. Story-based short films or series. 5, launch our website based on the varying types of content we create.
Once September is here and our workshop is launched, one of our mandates is to look at ways of making this project sustainable. Once we have our audience, we can start actively seeking sponsors. Sponsors can take various forms, from video ads to product placement to Patreon. We don't know what that looks like yet, but it is something that we will be developing as we grow. Another thing that we want to have happen is to have the residents of our area just make their own content that can be put up through our network, provided that it falls within our rules and guidelines. That is key to making this a community initiative. In closing, media is being consumed less and less from traditional television and more online sources. People from around the world are easier to connect with than ever before, and this position gives us a chance to show off our area to that world. Thank you for choosing us, and stay tuned to the Hub Online Network.